Hello, friend, and welcome back to Torches, Yoga, and Mindfulness. I'm Lauren, and I'll be your coach. This video is definitely going to be one you'll want to save so you can come back to for those days that just feel too draining. Some days just feel too heavy. They leave us feeling frustrated, worn out, burnt out. Maybe something didn't work out the way you wanted it to. Or maybe your emotions just feel really tangled and staticky. Maybe you're carrying a weight that words just can't define. And in these times, it's easy to feel like a bad day or a bad week defines us. But my friend, it does not, and you are so much more. We don't always have to know why we feel what we feel. Sometimes the real work isn't analyzing, it's allowing. And we can do that by sitting with ourselves and just saying, this was really hard, but I'm still here. I created this meditation for you to help you find some softness, not to pretend like everything's okay, not to force positivity, but just to create some space so you feel like you can breathe again. And to remind you that you are not your frustration, you're not your stress, you're not your to-do list. You are the one holding those things. And that means we can also let them go. So for today's meditation, I do have just a few tools that I would incorporate into my practice if you'd like to use them in yours. So the first one I want to talk about, as I promise I won't ramble too much on, but if you want to look up more, I strongly encourage you to do that research on chamomile. It is so much more than just a soothing cup of tea. So chamomile contains apigenin, and this is a natural antioxidant that binds to our benzodiazepine receptors in our brains, similar to how antidepressants do, but much more gently. So it makes a powerful tea to reduce anxiety and promote calm. And it also has anti-inflammatory properties to help with muscle tension and even upset stomach. I could really go on and on about all the benefits of chamomile, but I won't bore you to sleep today. But I do strongly encourage you, if you're interested, to look into the benefits of chamomile. It's so accessible and it's so beneficial. Okay, I promise. I'll move on. We also have here with us today some rose quartz and some amethyst. She's really pretty. She's got a chevron banded amethyst is what this is called, where it's got the dark purple at the bottom and goes up to a lighter gradient purple. Really pretty. To use this in my meditation, if I had just one of these for my practice, I would choose one and hold it in my dominant hand. So rose quartz is good for promoting that self-love and acceptance. They can help us with the support and the encouragement we need to get through a bad day. And then, of course, amethyst is our powerful stone to promote calm mind and calm thoughts. So again, another great choice for this to bring us down from that tangled mess of emotions we could be in after a rough day. And you can choose to just hold these or have them nearby or use them even as your focal point during your meditation practice. And I've also got some rose here because who couldn't use a little boost of extra love in our daily lives? So if you want to, go ahead, hit the pause button, make yourself a nice cup of chamomile and honey tea, or grab your tools and meet me back here for our meditation. I do recommend this meditation to be done in a seated position with your feet firmly planted on the ground. But if you want to be lying down, lounged out, wherever you're comfortable is perfectly fine. So before I get into reading the meditation, let's take a moment to check into ourselves and just let the day kind of melt away to the side. Take a nice deep breath. Let your eyes close or soften. Bring your gaze down to your nose. So you're going to take a nice long deep inhale through the nose. You're going to hold it for a beat or two at the top. And then we're going to sigh it out audibly through our mouth. I'll show you first and then we can do it together. Ready? Hold. Giving ourselves a nice long extended exhale. All right, so let's try that together and we'll get into our meditation. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Hold. Sigh it out. Wonderful, friend. As you settle into your body, feel the ground pressing back against your feet, the chair supporting your seat, Noticing the stable, firm support we have, allow the shoulders to relax, the abdomen, the glutes and thighs. Relax the brow and jaw. Drop the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Take a moment to honor how you are feeling without trying to change it. Whether your body feels tense, your heart feels tired, or your mind is still buzzing, just notice it. Let it be here with you. There is nothing wrong with how you feel. Maybe your day was full of pressure, disappointment, or just the kind of small stressors that build and build. You don't need to list them all or explain them. You're allowed to just feel the residue and say, that was a lot. Gently remind yourself, this day does not define you. These feelings are not who you are. There's something you're experiencing, like weather passing through the sky. You are the sky, the witness, the constant. Say to yourself, I am not my bad day. I am the one moving through it. Bring your awareness to your body. Notice the sensation of the air of the room on your skin. Draw your attention to your shoulders, jaw, abdomen. Where are you holding this hard day? Invite any places of tension or unease to soften. If it feels right, you might say, I release this, or simply breathe into them with loving kindness. With each exhale, let something go, a thought, a tension, an old loop that doesn't need to run anymore. Imagine yourself standing before a gentle stream. Crystal clear waters flowing ever so slowly, surrounded by towering trees. Breathe in the fresh air and the sense of the natural world. Feel a gentle, cool breeze caress your skin and the warmth of the sun on your face. Looking down at the water in front of you as you stand on the bank, you find white paper boats floating on the surface towards you. Take each bit of this day that brings tension, stress, or grief, and place each of these bits into one of the little white paper boats, one by one, and let them float away with the graceful current of the stream. With each breath, the water carries them further and further away. As they disappear around the bend of the river, take a deep breath of calm, a breath that feels like clarity, like the cool, clean air after a rain. Let it fill the space the stressors once occupied. Let this breath remind you, you are not the heaviness. You are not the hard day. You are the one still standing, still breathing, still here. Feel your feet on the earth, your body supported, your breath steady. You are safe to rest now. And as the stream continues its quiet work of carrying things away, you return gently to this present moment. Bring a soft awareness to your fingers, your face, and your chest. Maybe a small stretch, maybe just a sigh. Let your next breath be one of self-compassion, Noticing how deeply you deserve moments like this, not because you earned them, but because you are human. Before we depart our internal landscape, let's allow some chosen affirmations to resonate and settle within ourselves. You can repeat after me or simply receive my words, letting them settle into your heart like seeds of kindness. I offer myself compassion for what was hard and grace for what is unfinished. There is peace within me, even if the world around me feels loud. This day is over, and I am allowed to let it go. As you are ready, welcome movement back into the body with little wiggles in the fingers and toes, elbows and knees. Maybe take a couple deep breaths, gentle neck roll if it feels nice. If your eyes are closed, I invite you to allow them to slowly open, letting the light back in and returning to this space with me. Welcome back, friend. How do you feel after that exercise? I hope you feel a little lighter. Let's check in with ourselves and do a quick body scan. Bring your awareness to your crown and then gently let that awareness flow down your body, through your body, checking in to see if you're still holding tension in any places or to see if you notice any ease or comfort that has settled in. If you do happen to notice any areas of tension, that's okay. You had a hard day. Don't judge it. Just breathe loving kindness into it. Deep inhales, sending that fresh oxygen to that area that's still holding tension. Allow it to be and invite it to relax. All right, friend, thank you so much for sharing a piece of your practice with me today. And before we close out, I do want to say if you're carrying something heavier, something more than just a bad day, please reach out. I'm here to help. I'm just a quick message away. And if you're not already, please make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our future uploads. And head on over to Instagram for your daily dose of mindfulness. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, it's okay to let today go. Stay present, stay kind to yourself, and I'll see you soon.